Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Renee, what is going on? Good to see you. Noel, good to see you. Samantha, Lover, Samantha again. YouTube user MW, thank you for your donations. Tarot Fun with Jay, welcome. How you doing? Reiki, got Kim. We got Michelle. I think that's it. Welcome. And Bartman, welcome everybody. I appreciate that. All right. So MW says read the chat. I'm reading the chat right now, and I see that you feel like some of the girls on my track team don't like you. That's not good. That's never good when the girls on the track team don't like you. Let's see. Some of the girls don't like me. I feel very left out. That is not good at all, or something. I feel very left out. It's kind of sad because I was expecting to make friends. What do you see about the track team and the girls on the track team trying to make friends over there, and we're just running into issues making friends on the track team? Well, let's see what is going on. You got your nose pierced, a Lover. That is good indeed. Welcome. I appreciate that. Is the girl in my Dallas apartment that I subleased to out yet? I don't know. How much is it? I'm looking for a place. Let's see. I have a new senior manager, Laura, survey asking something. Okay, we do that. Crystals and Paint. Been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. Andrew, welcome. Good to see you as well. All right. You know, we got somebody on the track team that doesn't like people. That happens sometimes. People just get, people get a little bit on one click or another, and maybe you're not in that click. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what it says here. We got a full frontal nudity today. I mean, might as well start at the stream with a little full frontal nudity. You never can tell what you're going to get here. Paula, welcome. How you doing? Your nose is throbbing. Okay. Anyway, King of Wands. Oh my. The Star and the Eight of Wands. I mean, this is something where you just got to do your own thing, right? Crystals and Paint, thank you for your donation. I'm just saying, this is something you need to just do your own thing and go about life. I mean, I'm just trying right now. It just seems like you need to go about life because it does seem that people don't like you sometimes. You do seem to be having some problems with this. The Star, though, you need to find a path. And you need to go forth and be on that path. You need to stop waiting around for other people. You need to stop worrying about what other people think. You need to stop basically looking at other people and trying to get validation from that, right? Eight of Wands, keep running, keep going on the track, keep doing your thing, keep going. Because the star says, unless you have a path to follow, you are going to be withheld by other people's emotions. You're going to feel people's emotions and be like, oh my, somebody doesn't like me. But the reality is, that's life. That's life. The King of Wands, you need to make your own pathway. You need to make your own path in life. Make your own fire out there. Make things happen. The star says, make your path and don't let anybody interfere with it. If that means you want to be the best on the track team, then you do that. If that means you want to pursue some other goal, then you do that. But you need to focus on your goals, focus on your aspirations. At the end of the day, make yourself the best that you can be, and just keep going. Just keep going. Does it really matter what anybody thinks about you? Not really. I mean, when I was growing up, I was a little bit of a, loner. I was a little bit of an introvert. I know that seems weird, but I was indeed an introvert when I was growing up. And, over time, you just stop caring. You're just like, okay, whatever. The thing is, if everybody liked you, that would be really weird. It would be really weird and out of place. So do your own fiery aspect. Get the star. Make your own pathway and focus on that rather than what other people think about you, and make yourself a success. And, later on, they'll be like, wow, that person made themselves a success, because who really cares if they like you? Anyway, below, YouTube user is back. We had the sextuple. No, we had the, what was it? The septuple from YouTube user yesterday. Now we have the single shot. No, we have the double shot. Okay, we have a new senior manager, L. They sent a survey, what needs to change in our department. I submitted feedback. I said that tasks aren't being distributed equally. Y'all giving me too much crap to do. What do they think about that? What did they think about this survey that we hope was anonymous? I mean, I'm just saying, we hope the survey was anonymous. So, I mean, that is where we're going to have to figure out. Tarot Magician, Renee, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate that. Oh my God, Tarot Magician Renee has a birthday tomorrow. Oh man, look at this.
Happy birthday!
Renee, I need to send you something for your birthday. I need to send you something for your birthday. There it is. All right. I appreciate you so much. Reiki, welcome. How you doing? Let's see. What deck is this? This is the This Might Hurt Tarot, because this might hurt indeed when we have a manager that submits a survey and we didn't do it anonymously. It's like, oh my. All right. Let's find out. Death card. I think the survey went through. I think people are listening. I think people are like, yeah, there needs to be some change. Okay, now the change that they think is needed is going to be different than the change you think is needed. But there's definitely some change there. Most of the time when people send out a survey, they're looking for a reason to implement some change anyway. I hate to tell you this. The grand thing about some corporations, hashtag not all corporations, when they send you a survey, it's so they can get justification for making a change. So what they will do is send a survey to everybody. And then they will say, look, people, we are making changes around here. And everybody's like, oh, it must be from the survey. No, actually, they're planning to make the change anyway. They were planning to make the change anyway, and they just wanted a survey out there so everybody would go, oh, it must be something from the survey. But no, surveys surveys are effective sometimes. Not all the time. Anyway, KD, welcome to the stream. Death said there are changes are coming. So I don't know if that's category A for what I just said or category B. Four of Pentacles says, actually, they're getting rid of somebody on that team. So they're getting rid of somebody. They're loosening up the coffer here. The Four of Pentacles, a little bit of money changing hands here. So I do think that they are making some changes. I don't know if it's about the survey or not. The Magician says, though, that this is something where they are actually making some improvements. And I think it's going to be a little bit better after the survey. So you submitted feedback. They have looked at it and they may be making some change, implementing things that could be a little bit better. Basically, I think they're getting rid of somebody. I mean, that's the bottom line, right? We get the magician. It seems that somebody can do more tasks than one. They're going to get rid of somebody. They're going to overload somebody else. Not you. Hashtag not you. I'm just saying, not you, but they will be overloading somebody else as well. So there you go. Mercy and Alette, welcome. And thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay, let's see. No, Renee, I got like some cards I need to get rid of. Anyway, yeah, I got too much. I got too much tarot. I know it's weird. I know it's weird. Anyway, I don't know if you have my deck. I don't know if you have my book. I don't know what you got of mine. Renee, we need to figure out what you don't have of mine, and we need to fix that. Let's see. We got Samantha up next. Samantha wants to know, is the girl in my Dallas apartment that I subleased to put yet out yet? I think you mean sublease to be put out yet or something. I don't know. Anyway, it sounds like oh yeah, put out. Okay, or put out yet. Is the girl out of? It's a $1,400 a month luxury apartment. That's what a luxury apartment for $1,400 a month. That's like cheap. I can't find anything under $1,700. I mean, I'm just saying, I can't find anything under $1,700. $1,400 is like a steal. $1,400 is quite the steal, I have to say, indeed. You go to Frisco, you're looking at $1,700 for a little apartment. You go up in my area, you're looking at very cheap apartments. You can get a 3-bedroom for $1,400 up here. I'm in the remote location of all remote locations, so I'm in the middle of nowhere. And the funny part is they're opening more apartments over here. So I don't know if there's going to be full price apartments, more discounted apartments. I have no idea. But if you're willing to live in the middle of nowhere, you can get it rent pretty cheap. Anyway, all right. Is this person out of here? We tried to kick them out. I think we did something, I think we did something. Downtown Dallas. Oh, no, thanks. I worked in downtown Dallas for a long time, and no thanks. Yeah, I'm not going to do downtown Dallas again. I've had enough of that. I had enough of that. I'm in the suburb mood right now, a little bit of the suburb right now. I was in downtown Dallas for a long time. And yeah, I think I'm done with that. Although I did like Dart. I'm just saying, Dart was fantastic. You'd hop on the one of the stops in the downtown. I don't know what stops are even where. I remember West End stop. You hop on West End stop, you could go anywhere. It was really nice. Dart was great. Anyway, okay, are they out yet? I think so. We have them moving out now. I think they had another opportunity, another thing that they wanted to spend. Money on, and all of that other stuff. But yeah, they are moved out. They are in the process of moving out and whatnot. So yeah, you do have them moved out. I definitely think so this time. We're going to thumbs up for moving out. Here they are moved out, and they have new opportunities, new things that they are chasing here. The Temperance card says they're finally in that mode. Finally in that mode of, like just not doing it anymore. Same was over that fast. Yeah. Renee loves visiting downtown Dallas. See, visiting downtown Dallas and living in downtown Dallas, totally different realities there. The living in downtown Dallas is the fun part. Well, not so fun. Kana SM, welcome. How you doing tonight? Love apples. Good to see you. Welcome back. Take a Den, Texas when you get Reaper Miniatures. Yeah, Denton. I've been to Reaper Miniatures many times. I'm pretty close to Denton, actually. Okay. Now, let's go to the next question. Lover, how does A feel about M? You don't like her, or he doesn't like her. How does A feel about M? Is it love, or is this a feeling? Is this what we're searching for? I mean, I don't know. Is it love? Let's find out if it is love. How are they feeling? What is happening here? We need to find out. We need to find out if there's love in that realm. If we can get the balloons, we can get the heart balloons up in here. Now, you do have the 4 is making its presence known again. We have more moving, more action with that. That's interesting. That is interesting indeed. How does A feel about M? Oh, man. Pretty Taurus. A little bit of a Taurus kind of thing, right? A little bit of a Taurus kind of feel here. You have, kind of a being held back, not revealing everything. Very sort of on the fence about a lot of things. I think that they do like them. It feels like that they've left and come back. They've thought many times about sort of sneaking out the back door and all this other stuff, but it just feels like that they're just not in the reality of I'm passionately in love with this person, or it feels like it's a convenience hookup, right? It's a convenience hookup. That is the way it goes. That's what happens with this. You got a little bit of a scanning for other people, sneaking out maybe. So it should be interesting to see where this works out eventually, where this works out to be. But right now it's more of a convenience, and I'm scanning for other people. So that's how A feels about M at the moment. Anyway, crystals and paint. How will renewing the lease work out? Wait a minute, I got a tornado watch. There's a tornado. Ooh, there's a tornado coming. There may be a tornado coming. So if I get swooped up, then, entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Samantha had a second question. Yep, Samantha, you're still in the queue. Let's see. Who were you after? I got the Tarot Musician YouTube user, Crystals and Paint, MW. You were after crystals and paint. Yeah, you were after crystals and paint. So there we go. That's how it ordered up. Anyway, this is the second live stream where a tornado has approached my house. The second live stream in a year where a tornado has approached the house, because I'm just saying that would be an interesting stream indeed. You never know what's going to happen on this stream. I mean, how many streamers do you know that have a tornado warning and sirens going off as they're streaming? I still have pictures from the last tornado that threatened this area. I am just saying. So we're going to continue streaming because I'm hardcore like that. I mean, when the tornado actually hits and I hear like the sirens near me, then I'll take cover. Until then, we are streaming, my friends. But it didn't stop us the last time. It won't stop us this time either. Sarah knows what I'm talking about. Welcome, Sarah. Good to see you. All right, let's get some stuff done over here. We got browser source. Okay, there we go. All right. We're good. How thick is the queue? It's light. Sarah, we only got like 4 people. Just got 4 people in there. Okay, my girlfriend is going to keep me posted and tell me if the tornado is going to hit. I do have pictures. Let's see, do I have a picture? Well, no, she didn't want me to show her picture on the stream. I have a picture of her in the last tornado hunkering down with the dogs and the So, this stream, you never know what you're going to get. There are tornadoes surrounding the Austin area. Well, there are tornadoes up here too. So, when the roof gets sucked off by a tornado, that sounds bad. When the roof gets destroyed by a tornado and I hear the wind coming, I will take shelter. Until then, we're streaming. We are continuing going to stream because, okay, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and a 10 of Wands. Okay, let's find out. I mean, how will the renewal with the lease go? Is this going to be working out? Is this going to be something that's good, bad, indifferent? I think it's just fine. The problem is you're tired of that place. The problem is you need to move. You're tired of that place. You need to move. You need something fresh. I think it's staled out a little bit. I think they have better opportunities elsewhere. I think you're just sort of at a point where you just don't want to deal with it anymore. The 10 of Wands, it feels like either they're going to jack the rent or they're jack the lease price, or something else is going to happen that's going to sort of be encumbrant upon you. Sarah, I thank you for your donation. Knight of Wands says you're staying out of there out of necessity. Overall, if you want to just renew, it'd be okay. I mean, there's nothing bad in here. It just feels like that you're kind of tired of that place. It feels like the only place we can sort of get to. It's a matter of more of a convenience than a joy of sort of living there. At least that's what it says as well. Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of like, well, I don't really know. I don't really know. And it is convenient not to move. You don't want to move. Okay, yeah. You know, it is convenient not to move. So nobody likes moving. You have to pack up all of your stuff into boxes, and then you got to haul it someplace else. So overall, it's a pain in the booty. And ain't nobody want to do that. That is for sure. Absolutely 100%. Today, any free reading possible? I don't know. What's your question? What is your question? It is kind of slow. MW wants to know, love life reading. I'm kind of losing hope. I mean, MW having all kinds of problems. MW. Okay, we just read MW. Somebody on the track team doesn't like them. And they need some love. They need some love. If I'm going to get you some love, I'm going to use the Ocean Tarot for that. Micah, welcome. Good to see you. You like this place? Not going to be able to find an apartment anywhere and it's cheap elsewhere. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a convenience thing than like you found your soulmate. You know what I mean? You found your soulmate. It doesn't seem that likely. It finds more of a convenience, more of a like, yeah, I'm here. It's functional. It works. Why bother? Why bother, doing a lot of other stuff? The landlord wants me to move so he can fix up and double the rent. Well, that's what that higher price I was talking about. Somebody is in for money. Somebody is in for money right there, because everything has gone up in price, definitely. And hey, if they can double the rent and make more money, they're going to be interested in that indeed. Okay. Love life read, you're losing hope. Track team doesn't like you. The love life doesn't like you. What can we get positive out of here? The Emperor does say that you're a little bit in charge of this. I know it doesn't seem like it, but if you look at all of the channeled books, if you look at all of sort of the information that comes through in a lot of these journals and books and stuff like that, you are sort of seeing creating our own reality. I think some of this is a creation of your own reality. Let me explain. It's not that supernatural. A lot of times if you have negative thoughts here, if you have negative thoughts there, your facial expressions aren't very vibrant. They aren't very attractive. Your body language says, stay away from me. I'm kind of depressed. You sort of go into this cycle to where you're just creating sort of this loneliness. You're creating this kind of thing where you're just like, yeah, nobody indeed likes me. And you have this self-fulfilling reality. The Emperor says that you're in charge, at least partially, for the situation. And the good news is you can change that. You need to watch your thoughts, watch your emotions, watch your beliefs, because what you believe, what you think is what gets reality generated for you, right? This is something where getting out, meeting people, getting out, having fun, getting out and doing some interesting, entertaining things. The 4, just being an introverted, being sort of pulled back, being a little bit sort of hesitant about talking to people, about interacting and whatnot, sort of isn't really working for you in the long run. The Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, getting out, opening up, trying things, getting through and attending things, having fun, doing all of that, because all of a sudden you fake it until you make it. You go out and you have some fun. You sort of, and now you're in that mode of you're smiling, you're in a good mood. People are attracted to people. People like you. But when you have the negative emotions and sometimes negative thoughts of, I am having issues dating, I am having issues with people not liking me, and you focus on that, then that becomes your reality. It's better to focus on people that like you. Find the 4 or 5 people that like you and expand that into everybody likes me. Everybody loves me. This is something that, hey, this person loves me. This person loves me. And just focus on those rather than focus on the other half of the people that don't. I think that is going to be a better place. It is going to be a happier place, and it improves your body language, improves your mood, improves your facial expressions. And all of a sudden people are like, that person's really cute. They're smiling all the time. They seem to be having a good time. Let's go over, talk to them, ask them out. Let's get them out on a date. Let's find out what they're doing. Let's invite them places. And overall, your reality becomes a lot different than what it could be otherwise. Anyway, at least that's what the tarot says. We have you getting out of sort of rebirth. reincarnation into something that is more focused, not being sort of internalized with the negative aspects, negative thoughts, and taking control of your reality and making your reality something that you like rather than something that other people control with their attitude, voices, and things like that. Because when you are in control of yourself, it really pisses the people off that try to control you. So those people that don't like you, they are going to be extremely angry. And that's a good thing because screw them. A YouTube user is in for the, what do we got? We got a triple shot tonight. Oh, we got on the PayPal. Okay, we got one PayPal. We got Samantha has another question. We did not forget about you, Samantha. We did not forget. Just a general read. Micah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Great advice. Well, thank you. Okay, feeling better. Get a bottle of sweet wine. See, that's what I'm talking about. Some wine, some Delta 8 gummy. Okay, no. Entertainment purposes only. Samantha wants a general read. A general read as it goes. The full Wheel of Fortune and a 3? Oh, Samantha, it is time. It is time. It is time for somebody new. It is time for somebody new. Somebody that gets you excited. Somebody that gets you sort of thrilled with that. Time for that new adventure. Time to swim out onto that new adventure and get some new things going. I think you're actually about to hit a new reality. A new reality. So I think that's what is coming for you from the general. The Fool. We're wandering into kind of a new generation. We're wandering into a new reality. I think the Wheel of Fortune, that's going to be something that's common for you. I think over the next 4 months is what I think. The next 4 months, you have a new reality forming. It's going to be something where you have somebody new in your life. You got sort of a new love interest. You got somebody to sort of take your time and take your mind off of some stuff. I think that's going to be good. You also have a new work opportunity as well. It seems a lot of things are going to be changing pretty quick coming up. So there you go. That is your general reading. I'd give it 4 months and see what happens at the end of that. I think we have a lot of new adventures to go on. Now, this is something where the advice is, hey, be careful what you wish for here. Once we get into this new reality, be careful what you do with it. Be careful how you focus and what you're kind of looking into. Anyway, there we go. That is the Ocean Tarot, by the way. Everybody loves it. It is the Ocean Tarot. KD needs to pick this up. It has a book that came with it too. It had a book. It had all sorts of other stuff with it. And of course, I can't find the book now that I'm looking for it, but that's the way it goes indeed. We got a YouTube user as a career again with the triple shot. Are we going to hire a new program manager? We'll be transferred over to that new manager. Let's hire somebody new and let's get you over there. Let's get you over there indeed. It's rugged looking. It is kind of. Yeah. It's one of those decks where you can tell they worked a long time on it. Like the art was just amazing. There's like a lot of detail in there. And during my unboxing, I was sitting there just like, wow, that is not something you do in Photoshop. They actually drew every little piece of that. I don't know how much spare time this person has in their life, but wow. Wow, that is amazing detail. That is a lot of art, a lot of passion, a lot of stuff went into that. Anyway. All right, let's go forth with this. Let's find out. We're going to have a new program manager, and will it be transferred over to that one? I don't think you're going to be transferred over to that particular one. No, I think the Page of Wands, yeah, you do have somebody new coming in, but I think they're literally new. This is somebody that's literally new. They're not experienced. They're not able to take on a lot of people. They're not able to get a lot of things going, a lot of things where they need it to be. The Page of Wands just says, yeah, I'm new. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm sort of in process of being trained on this. Five of Swords says they fail pretty spectacularly at a lot of stuff, and you don't really want to be around that anyway. You don't really want to be around that because they do fail a little bit when they're sort of coming through, and not something you want to be a part of, right? You want to be to be as reliable as you are. You just got the raise. You're making a success out of yourself. You don't want to walk into somebody else's program that's failing. Knight of Cups, though, says they're the nicest person in the world. They are a nicest person you've ever met. They're absolutely wonderful and beautiful, but they just suck. You know, some people are just not good at what they do. Kind of. KD, thank you for your donation. All right. We got the birthday girl herself, Renee. Birthday is tomorrow. You got to let me know what you don't have of mine so I can send you something. General message on what's coming. We'll expand it into the entire year. We'll get you the entire year going. Now, I'm not sure which deck you like. We'll do Dark Mansion. We can do Dark Mansion deck. I think Dark Mansion functions pretty well here. I don't mind it. I would not kick the Dark Mansion out of bed, you know. That is, the Taroteka Studio really hasn't made another one of these. They kind of make these, they make beautiful decks, but they just haven't made one of these. I think what makes this special is, again, the amount of little details that went into it, the amount of attention, the amount of love that went into this is just really not been replicated for quite some time in any other deck. Because, I mean, it is digital based, but like there's so much little detail. And you can tell when you see the little detail that they work their butt off on it, right? Veronica, thank you for your donation. All right. Yeah, everybody wish happy birthday to Renee. Okay, Ace of Swords. All right. The next part of your adventure is coming up over the next year. The next part of adventure, meaning I think spiritually you're on a new path. I think spiritually you're on a new adventure with this. Ace of Swords into a Nine of Swords. Some of the things that you have been concerned about as far as tarot, as far as spiritually going through, is going to be sort of relieved, or it's going to be sort of fixed in this next year. Ace of Swords also points to communication from somebody that has a little money-making opportunity for you. I think that'll be kind of fun and adventurous as well. I think we have a pretty strong family thing going. We have the Lovers here. The family stays strong. The family stays very permanent, very substantial. A lot of good stuff happening with that, especially with the Fool. It's time to take a trip in the next year or two. Either we're moving, we're taking a trip. Something's happening with sort of picking up everybody and moving them someplace else. It could be a vacation trip. It could be a temporary trip, visiting some relatives, venturing kind of things in here. We could be actually moving, but we are on an adventure. We are taking the Fool, grabbing the entire family as it is, and going forth and trying to get some things done. There you go. Nine of Swords. Don't concern yourself with the details. And I say that because there are a lot of details to get lost in. You really don't want to do that at the end of the day. Don't concern yourself with the little details. Look at the big picture for any major decisions you are going to make in the next year, because the major decisions are going to be the ones where, yes, I need to go do this. Yes, I need to go do that. But let me do it in more of a broad stroke kind of way rather than getting into the nitty gritty. It's kind of like in art. Let me explain in art, right? In art, you don't want to start painting all the little details on the little sign post or the little building, the window and stuff like that. You start with big, broad strokes in your oil painting, right? And then you sort of get smaller strokes, and then you get smaller details, and you add things over time. But what happens a lot of time is when we see a situation, we go in and we try to start doing these little bitty details. And so you have this awkward looking painting with heavy detail here and no detail over here, and it just doesn't function. It just doesn't look right. And that's what you have to avoid. Start with the big strokes and then sort of go in for the smaller details later. Don't get lost in the details. That's what the Nine of Swords is talking about. There you go. You got a trip. You got the Lovers on yours as well. And again, happy birthday. It is so good for you to hang out here. I appreciate that. And again, let me know what you don't have of mine, and I will send it to you. So there we go. Let's see. YouTube user, here comes my flow question below. I don't know what a flow question is. Okay, question. 3 is Manager J going to be booted from the program, or is she safe? I get anxiety typing about here. Is she going to get Das Boot from the program. We just saw somebody got booted. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Jay? Is Jay going to get Das Boot? Oh, yes. Jay is out of here. Jay is out of here. We're going with a thumbs up on that. Thumbs up on that. Big strokes. Yeah, you know, it's one of those streams. It's one of the, if you're on my stream and you're expecting not to have all of the sort of the, you know, the jokes, okay, you know, that's probably the wrong stream for you. That is it. That is it anyway. All right, Jay is out of here. You got the 8 of Cups, Das Boot. You got a Page of Wands, which we saw before. There's a lot of incompetency in your corporation. Okay, all you have is a terrible choose. Okay, perfect. Renee, send me your current address, and I will get you my book out. There we go. We got a couple of donations over PayPal. Thank you so much. MC, very generous donation. NS, very generous donation as well. Thank you so much. Okay, they're out. You got a Knight of Swords. You got somebody coming in to replace them. You have a lot of incompetence at your job. I'm sorry. You just do. The Page of Wands into the 8 of Cups. What causes the 8 of Cups? What causes the Das Boot? You got to get rid of the people that just don't know what they're doing, the people that are slogging through their job, the people that aren't making the big grades. And this qualifies as that person that you just mentioned. I'm sorry. You gotta get rid of, you gotta trim the fat, as they say. April on plate. I have no idea what you mean. Let me find out. Did I miss something? Leave me alone forever. April on plate. Do you want me to go get a plate? Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Hang on. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. See, I am accommodating. My friends. I am accommodating. We want an April reading on a plate. I'll be happy to do that. See, I mean, who else is this accommodating? Okay, I'm just saying. Now, if you like my accommodations, if you like me being flexible to do anything that y'all want, hit that like and sub. Support me. I mean, I'll do anything. You want me to read on standing on my head? I'll read standing on my head. I'm just saying. So let's find a good deck for a plate. The Tasty Tarot would be perfect. We don't have the Tasty Tarot quite yet. But we are going to get a general reading on a plate for April. Let's find out. That's a nice plate. You know, I do what I can. All right. You know, I ate dinner off this plate, but we're going to try to fit our standard read. MW, thank you for your other donation on here. Okay. I don't have any real plates, my friends. I don't have real plates because you have to wash those. And I am too lazy to wash those. Okay. We got an 8 of Swords, a Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, and a 10 of Swords. Oh, this is going to be interesting indeed. You should use the Buddha tiles on a plate. That'd be more of a bowl. I mean, KD, that'd be more of a bull action with that. I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, the Waterfall Tarot is what I'm using. You can get yours at a heavy discount because I got way too many. I ordered like a gazillion of them, okay? I shouldn't order a gazillion, but, you know, there is the blueberry with all, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Y'all have some good ideas. That's why I like y'all. Okay. Anyway, Fairy, whoa, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate that. Buddha tiles on a plate. Maybe a bowl, maybe a cup. Anyway, April reading, 8 of Swords. April is a time to hold back on anything new. I think April's a time to sort of come back into perspective, look at what's available, and find what you can do to stabilize where you're at. Here's the thing that you got going, all right? Fairy, I got your question. Thank you so much for your generous donation. The Eight of Swords kind of says this is not the time to risk it all. This is not the time to go out and just do anything that we want. You've set up a pretty good situation right now where you're at. You set it up, pretty good situation right now where you're at. I would recommend hanging there for April. I'd recommend figuring out what is the next big steps that I need to make, because judgment says you do have big steps on the way coming to in the future. When I say April, I'm talking about April until the 25th, okay? 25th of April, you have a little bit of a different situation coming. I would definitely have some new things planned for that. Knight of Pentacles says hang on to your money as well. 25th of April, I think you have some money coming in. Quite frankly, you have some money coming in. I think it's just happening for you. 10 of Swords. This is time for endings. It is. I'm not talking about April 25th. I'm talking about May the 18th. May the 18th is the time for endings. It's like something's cutting loose. Something is getting loose a little bit from your life. And so you have to sort of release that train car, let it ride off into the distance. Everything's going to be fine, but it is sort of a separation thing. Again, May. All right. You're looking at April 25th, May 18th. I think you're going to be good overall. And there is your general reading for April on a plate. Now we are done with the we're done with the plate. So the plate is out of here. Now, what is that? We got the assholes. Assholes are terrorizing me. Are they going to leave me alone forever? Oh my, that is very dramatic indeed. They are very dramatic. If I had people terrorizing me, I would go for the Poe Tarot, because we already used the This Might Hurt Tarot. Did you do Ellis or Cocorina? No, I did not. I did not. Okay. Fairy's going to talk to the doctor. Oh, that's no problem. That is no problem. We'll be right here. It's going to be a minute before we get to you anyway. Oh, let's see. Okay, I hear a lot of rain outside. There's a lot of rain outside. So let's hope the tornado. Let's pull up the map, my friends. Let's pull up the map. We got to take a break. We got to take a break and look at the weather map. Okay, let's see. Weather map. Let's see. Weather radar. Weather radar. All right. You can't see that because it's too bright. Weather radar. It's yellow, but it's red up there. What does yellow mean? What does yellow mean? Tornado watch. Tornado watch. So I'm supposed to be watching for a tornado. I don't think I see it in. We also got severe thunderstorm watch as well. So yeah. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that just so we don't get caught up in a tornado and end up in Oz or something, because I don't want to walk the yellow brick road. I don't have the right shoes. All right. Details on the plate. I mean, I get it going. I mean, hit that like and sub if you like the plates. All right. Next time I may get license plates. I don't know. Let's see. So we got people terrorizing me. Are they going to leave me alone forever? The Three of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, and Death. I think they are going to be leaving you alone. I think indeed they're going to leave you alone forever. You do have Death. You do have sort of one of them sort of being like, hey, this is not something we want to pursue. We want to just kind of stop this. I don't think we get any benefit from this anymore. By the way, this is the Poe Tarot, Edgar Allan per se. We got the Three of Cups. I think they want to make friends. They want to make buddies. They got better stuff to do other than to terrorize you. Okay? They better stuff to do than to terrorize you. Seven of Cups, here's them leaving in the balloon. They have other things happening that you're not on the focus, you're not on the radar for that much longer. And the Hierophant, things get kind of serious with them. I think something happens to one of them and they're like, okay, that's not something that we want to do. That's not something that we want to do anymore. So the terrorizing is going to stop. I see it, Micah. I don't think the terrorization is that a word? I don't think the terrorization is going to occur anymore. I think they will leave you alone forever. We have all of the evidence for that. You got a dash cam just in case. I mean, the dash cam is a handy thing. The dash cam. If you own a car, you need a dash cam. Like the amount of people that are gonna just like do weird stuff out there in driver land is astounding. And you need a dash cam, my friends. Let me tell you the trick on how to use a dash cam. If somebody hits you and it's not your fault, right? You get out of the car and you say, "What happened?" And you let that person make up a story because you're not at fault. You let that person make up a story and then you don't say a word. You just exchange info and stuff like that, right? Now, when you don't say anything about a dash cam. Now, when their insurance company calls you, all you say is, "I have a video." And you're going to send them the video because that person that you had the accident with that made up this dumb story, they told it to the insurance company. And now the insurance company does not trust them because you just proved that they lied. So it's instant. It's easy. There's no back and forth. There's no lawsuit. I'm just saying it's so simple. It's so easy with the dash cam. You have to get one. It's so easy with the dash cam. Crystals and pain. General for April. Victorian romantic. We can do. Joan, welcome to stream. Welcome to reality. It sounds like you're still a little bit fuzzy from sleep. Sleepy time. Joan got that nap in. Didn't you, Joan? Joan, that's what Joan, I'm proud of you. Joan, I am proud of you. Fairy, what time is the stream ending? In 40 minutes. Stream is ending at 7:40 my time. So Joan got that nap. Joan, did you get that nap? How big of a nap did you get, Joan? I mean, I got to know because that sounds like a good time. Any day when we have a nap is a good day. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's find out. General for April, not on a plate, on a cloth. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Man, it seems like April's going to be similar to March. Seems like April's going to be a little bit similar to March, minus the job switch kind of thing. You got the Three of Cups. This is time to get out and make the friends. I think this is time to get out and make the friends. The Three of Cups, the opportunity, the people that we see, the people that we meet, the friends that we make here. April is the time to get out and do this. This is going to be like a beautiful opportunity for you in a variety of ways here. Wheel of Fortune. You have a lot of new things coming. You have a lot of sort of a new schedule, new things, new opportunities headed your way. I like it. I like it a lot. For the Wheel of Fortune said everything's going to be pretty calm, pretty consistent, and all sorts of stuff going in there. Ace of Cups also points to opportunity to meet people, to meet some fun people. This is the time to where it's warming up. People are getting out. People are out there, and you want to be a part of that. You want to be sort of having fun with everybody, getting everybody in, and sort of, connecting with people, because I think April is your connection month. I think it is your connection month indeed. Okay, let's see. We got a couple of PayPal donations. We got NS. NS wants to know, and KD's after NS. NS wants to know, Instagram got hacked. Am I going to get that account back? Let's find out. I know Instagram is Instagram. People use that. Facebook, though, not so much. Not so much. If I'm going to hack somebody's Instagram, I'm going to use a high-tech kind of deck. What would be a high-tech kind of deck? Something with maybe computers in it or something. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just use the Arcana Tarot for the only reason that it cost me a lot of money. It cost me a lot of money to get this. So, there you go. A little nap at work, but it was busy. That happens, They do pay you to work, but occasionally you can get a nap in. That's what I'm talking about. I have confidence in the nap time. I believe in the nap time, my friends. I believe the Phantom A. It is a high-tech indeed. We're just going to use Arcana for now for this because I paid a lot of money. For no reason. Anyway, Instagram got hacked. Can I get it back? The 8, the movement of here, the King of Swords. There's a loud noise outside. Let me check the weather. Sorry, hang on. Sorry, let me check the weather. What the hell's going on out there? Tornado. It's now a tornado warning. It's now a tornado warning. Okay. Anyway. Okay, the Eight of Wind with a King of Wind. You are looking at getting it back. The King of Wind, the King of Communication, able to find your account, getting it back, getting it done. The King of Stones, double King with a Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is the uniting of something that you needed, the uniting. The gathering of things that you wanted, things that you appreciated, things that you loved, and the king. You have the King of Wind. The King of Swords is going to get you that account back. This is something where you have power. You have ability to do that with the King of Stones as well, getting everything set up, getting the second house worked out. Overall, I think that is a thumbs up for getting your Instagram account back. I don't think you're going to have any problem. You just apply to the Instagram God in the skies, and they will get it back. MC had a question too. Let me see if MC is in chat. They are. Name of this check, please, and how much is a donation? And if I didn't make it for one, when is the next? This is exciting. Okay. MC, you made a very generous donation, and I need to know what your question is, but I don't see it. Let me scroll around. Name of this check, please. How much is a donation? Okay. All right. MC, thank you so much for your very generous donation. Let me know if you have a question or if you just wanted to make a donation, just throw it in there. MC, I greatly appreciate your generous donation. Let me know what your question is. Anyway, and that is PayPal for that. We're going for KD, who is next. When am I getting a new job with the Ocean Tarot? We can find out when your new job is coming. Y'all having tornadoes in Texas. Tornadoes is a Texan thing. I mean, tornadoes in Texas is like peanut butter and jelly. So that's what I'm saying. It's like peanut butter and jelly, okay? We have a lot of mobile homes. Nothing says, give me a tornado like a big conglomerate of mobile homes. If you see mobile homes, that is, in fact, this person donated so much. Let me message them right now and find out what their question is. Oh, I can't message you. Oh yeah, I can. Here we go. Let's see. Let me voice thing. Thank you for your donation, period. What is your question? What is your question? There we go. Send. Send. There we go. Send. Okay, I sent it. I asked their question. We need their question, and then we get it going on. Okay. In the meantime, we got KD. Am I getting a new job? Let's find out. I'm looking for a whole lot of pentacles, quite frankly. A Three of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles pretty much is a guaranteed yes. Anything else, we're going to kind of do that. We got the Moon. We got the Three of One. I mean, I think so. Based upon the Hierophant being here. You know, the Hierophant is the big building. It is the functional building. It is the place where we can get stuff done. It is the new manager, the new things, all of the good stuff that we need in here. Hierophant being here says the new job is indeed coming towards you. You have been looking, you have been searching, you have been seeking indeed the Moon. It is something where you have been slowly and progressively drawing this to you, drawing it in and getting excited about it. And I think that's where you need to be. That is where you need to be. So we're going with the new job. With the new job is what I'm saying. The new job. So I think they're going to give you some decent pay, get a new job going in. The Hierophant's a big company. I mean, the Hierophant is not like a small business that just started next week, right? Next week. So that's going to be good. Anyway, Veronica, give me a little bit of a general. We can do that. We just used the Ocean Tarot like 8 times. Let's use Andrew's favorite deck. Which is, of course, the Little Buddha Tarot. If you don't have this, you need to just go get it now. I mean, if you don't have this, the Little Buddha, you asked when. Okay, let's look at the card. When, the Moon, the 3, you get that. Man. I think you're looking at 7 weeks. I think you're looking at 7 weeks. 7 weeks, 5 to 7, because you have a 5. I'll say 6 weeks. 6-ish weeks. Is that it? 6-ish week. Okay. All right. We're going to go with a little bit of a general reading, Veronica, and find out where that is going. Andrew's all excited for the little Buddha indeed. The little Buddha indeed. Oh, we have the sun reversed. The sun, Veronica, sun reversed, 2 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. This is something where, oh man, nighttime dreams. And I say that because of the 5 of Wands. Okay, Veronica, you're about to start having your, Marina, thank you for your question. I was waiting for that. I appreciate your very generous donation. I appreciate you. Neve, welcome to the stream. All right, here's what I'm saying now. You're about to start a series of dreams that are important to you. A series of dreams. The reason I say that is because you have some past life stuff that's coming up pretty quickly. In other words, like in maybe a couple of months kind of thing. You have a past life thing that's coming up. And the dreams are going to detail out what's happening, what to do about it. It's going to give you a lot more detail about this going on. It's going to give you sort of a feeling and that emotion that you're going to have. Sort of this big communication, a big thing going on. The sun being reversed. It happens at night. The dreams are coming. The dreams are coming. The dreams are happening with this. And the 2 of Pentacles as well. It's like we're getting information coming in. You have the lemniscate. You have the flow coming in. There's some cool things. And you are surprised at the dreams. This is something very important. 5 of Wands, without the dreams, you would be kind of lost. Not going to lie, you would be kind of lost about what to do in this situation because it feels like karma. It feels like this karmic situation. It feels like something coming back from a previous life, previous existence. And you do need this information. It feels like it's a lot of information. So watch for the dreams, sort of get a feeling of where they're going, what it's doing. I think they're going to be important for you to go forth with. Anyway, we're going to the YouTube user as another career. Did we do all the career? Applying for a career dev program for women in tech and communications. Will I be selected? Will I be selected for the women in tech? Let's find out by using, not that deck. Let's find out if you're going to be a woman in tech. I mean, it sounds like you already are a woman in tech, but let's find out if that's going to be an opportunity for you. By using this beautiful creature tarot right here. We all love it. We all like it indeed. You know, I wouldn't mind getting another deck that is popular too. 6 of Pentacles, Magician, and the World. All right, I'm going to tell you now that you do get selected. Why do I say that? And you get like the best luck in your career. I got to say that now too. Why do I say that? Let's look at these cards because this is exciting. You're looking at the 6 of Pentacles. The giving, the sharing, they're handing this to you, YouTube user. They're handing it to you, all right? That is important. They're handing it to you. This is an opportunity. You're getting handed. You're getting gifted. Magician said you are qualified, and you do. You get that done. Fairy, you're 2 away. We got MW, Fairy, and Reiki. So let's look at the queue real quick and get this done. So we're here and you're here. So you're 2 away right here and you're here. So we're right here right now. We got MW, Fairy, and Reiki. Okay. And we got Marina is in there too. The Magician says you're uniquely qualified for this. That is so important. The Magician in any sort of a career, any sort of opportunity, Magician just kind of seals the deal. The World. This opens up doors. It opens up doors for you that you haven't been in before. So I want you to take it very seriously. This is one of those opportunities where you're going to get in a room with other women that can make or break your career, that can make your career happen, that can give you opportunities that you otherwise could not get. Okay, that you otherwise could not get. It's very, very critical that you take it seriously. You go and you make all the contacts because that is going to be huge. Does Noah like me or does Noah not like me? Let's find out what Noah is doing. Then we got Fairy, we got Marina, and Reiki. And I think that's it. Is that it? Let's find out what Noah thinks about you. Does Noah love you? Is Noah in love with you? Does Noah want to make a passionate High Priestess? We got a 2 of Pentacles and a 5 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles and a 5 of Cups. You're welcome for the reading that I just did. Whoever, oh, okay, I know who you are. Okay, YouTube user. All right. Now, MW, Noah likes you. 5 of Cups. This is something that's a little bit of an upsetting thing. In other words, they're not willing to just go 100% out for this opportunity. The 2 of Pentacles is a decision needs to be made. The High Priestess. You're looking at somebody who likes you, likes being around you, but doesn't want to make passionate love in the backseat. 5 of Cups just says they have other people that they're interested in, other people that they're pursuing, and those people are taking precedent over you at this time. 2 of Pentacles, right? We have to make choices. We have to get the choices done and whatnot. So that is the way it happens. That is the way that we need to do. So Noah likes you. They like being around you kind of thing, but not something where they want to make love in the back seat. Anyway, Fairy. Fairy wants to know something. Let's see. We've been a while. Should email Instagram. That is true. Messed up the karma. What goes around comes around. Okay. What other nationality? My ancestor. All right. Can I find out what other nationality we have in our ancestry? Let's see what's going on. Ancestry, nationality. Something that's very multicultural. What do we got that's like super multicultural? Do I have anything that's sort of multicultural? No, and no. I mean, I guess we could go for kind of the default here. Alaya, thank you for your donation. We go for the Avatata. By the way, it is pouring rain outside. Pouring rain outside. Let's get a weather update before we do this reading and make sure that I don't have to take shelter because, you know, we're going. We're going until we need to take shelter. We're just going until we need to take shelter. Okay, let's find out what is happening here. What does it look like? What does it look like right now for the weather? Weather doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. Nah, that doesn't look too bad at all. What the hell is coming though? What is that? That is, oh my. Is that headed my way? Is that headed towards me? That is really ugly looking. Hit play. That is, yeah, that's headed towards me. Okay, well, it looks like we need to eventually get out of here because that was a big thing, red thing, and it's coming my way. All right, we got big red blobs headed this direction. Anyway, all right, what other nationality are we looking at? The tickled pink, that is sort of interesting. You have a 9 of Cups, you have a Queen of Pentacles, and a 9 of Swords. I'm not sure I can pull out just a nationality. I'm not sure I can pull out just a nationality here. 9 of Cups. British? Just get sort of a British. Now I get more of an Islander feel here. I get more of an Islander feel, right? I don't know. I just get more of an Islander feel from this. You look at tickled pink, sort of an Islander feel here. You got sort of an Islander feel here, sort of here as well, and kind of maybe the whole deck is like that, but. It just feels like that there is a little bit of an Islander feel, something more maybe like Pacific, kind of a Pacific island kind of thing. It just feels like it, doesn't it? It feels like it. What would y'all say? I mean, I don't really know how to pull a nationality out of a tarot deck. I would just say it feels more like an island. It feels more like a tropical feel as far as the nationality goes. Something that is going to be more tropical, something that's going to be sort of out on the near the ocean kind of thing. Something that's going to be sort of prevalent in with a lot of sunlight, a lot of sun, a lot of sort of a good thing, parties, what have you. Just sort of overall just having a good time here. I think that's kind of where we're looking at for this. In my opinion, that's what I think. There we go. I don't know if that helped. Hopefully that helps because it's a generous donation, but I appreciate I appreciate you very much. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions. You know my email and my Instagram and my Etsy. You know all of that stuff if you have any follow-up questions for that. Speaking of follow-up questions, Marina had a question, and they wanted to know, general reading, focus more on love, because I'm in love with somebody, but he kind of comes in and out of my life. All right, if we're going for general with some love, we are going to use this deck right here, otherwise known as the Modern Love Tarot. The Modern Love Tarot. There we go. There we go. Maybe. I think this would work. This would be okay. Let's see. General reading. Let's focus on your love. Focus on the passions. Focus on the things that are important to you. Focus on the things that you like doing here, and get a little bit of a general up in here. The Hermit. Man, it's been, you're in love. In and out relationships don't work for you. I'm just saying now, in and out relationships aren't your best reality. They aren't something that is good reality, that is sort of beneficial for you, that makes you happy. I do think that you have a level of contentment with this particular individual, though. I think you would like something that's not on and off. I think you are in love with them quite a bit. When I say that, I mean the Two of Swords, right? We are in love with this person quite a bit. This is somebody we think about, with somebody that we really are in love with, somebody that we're sort of focused on. And that if they could choose to come in our life and be there for us, I think it would be very beneficial for that to happen. Ace of Pentacles says you're looking at somebody else coming in, though. If you're willing to do an earth sign, which I think is coming, then you do. In fact, I think it's a Virgo. Then you do have a better opportunity. You have something that is going to be better overall for you. So the Hermit card with an Ace of Pentacles is a new love opportunity, somebody you can get into, somebody you can have fun with, is coming. Ten of Swords are not going to be around forever. This is more of a short-term relationship. I do think if you're in love with this other person, I think they are coming back after the short-term relationship kind of ends off. So there you go. By the way, we're ending soon, wrapping up the readings here. Overall, you got a Virgo coming into your life. They are going to be interesting, fun. I think you have a good time with them. This is a short-term relationship. In other words, under a year kind of thing. Ten of Swords says it stops. They walk out. They just kind of leave. I think they just get burned out on everything, burned out on life. This is somebody with a lot of, a lot of sort of mental things where it's difficult for them to focus. It's difficult for them to be kind of, normal per se in a lot of different ways. Anyway, and after that, the person that's in and out of your life comes back into your life. The problem is sort of moving on to this other person, because you will be comparing this other person to them. It is kind of difficult for you to sort of move past that relationship, especially when the relationship is going to come back after you're done with the Virgo. But if you can have a good time, you can have fun with the Virgo after that is completed. I think you have a Two of Swords with somebody coming back that you have been communicating with, somebody coming back that you like, that you've been separated from, with a little bit of a distance right here in the middle of the bed, it feels like. But overall, that is your general reading focused on love. And we got two more readings and we're out of here because we got a horrible looking tornado or something headed this way. We got big red blobs headed this way, right? Headed this way. All right. Fairy, we can do another private reading. No problem. Thank you so much for your very generous donations. I greatly appreciate you. All right. We got Reiki and Alaya. We are out of here. Love reading. Do you want to love a general reading? Let's find out and see what we're doing. We can use this deck for the next two readings and find out where this is going at the end of the day. I like it. I like it. All right. If I don't talk, can you please do the reading last? Sure, no problem. We'll do, I'll get your reading and I'll just send it to you. How about that? I will get your reading and I'll just send it to you. Hopefully that'll be okay. Let me know. You know how to get in contact with me. Anyway, general reading, Ten of Wands. Man, what's going on with this? Technology, King of Wands, and the Tower. Somebody's watching what you do online. Well, I mean, somebody's watching what you're doing online. Reiki, I'm just telling you now. Ten of Wands. Somebody's watching you online. Somebody's watching what you do online. Maybe it's somebody you used to know. Maybe it's somebody that has an interest in you, but you have a fan online. Somebody that's kind of watching what we're doing as well. I think they actually communicated with you at one time, but they're very interested in you and kind of looking around. This could be a possible love connection. Could be possible somebody that, you kind of knew, or a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, but they're kind of watching you, right? A little bit hesitant to reach out, but they are looking at that. They're carrying all this other stuff, but the way it is indeed. King of Wands. You're expected, okay, totally different subject kind of thing. You're being expected to perform. You really are. Is it work? Is it in a relationship? Is it sort of being a communication with somebody? You're being expected to do some things, and it is a little bit too much. We're almost carrying over the Ten of Wands into the King of Wands. We're expected to be doing things, but it is a little too much. What you need to do is you need to sort of prioritize or sort of triage what you're doing. Make it clear. Okay, would you want this done? Do you want this done? Or do you want that done? I kind of think that is going to be the very focus here with that King of Wands. Which one do you want to get done? That is what you need to be doing. So definitely triage anything if you get overloaded, because I think you will. Reason I say you will is because of the Tower. There are some moments, there are some things coming up that do set you back a little bit, that push your schedule back, that push you back a little bit, and you can handle it. Again, it's a little too much. You have to triage, but you can handle it. Just be ready. Just be prepared. Because if you know the Tower is going to be falling down, you are going to be able to handle it and deal with it. You just don't want to get hit by a surprise, right? What deck is this? I need to get rid of the butterfly. It was cute at first, but now not so much. This is the Modern Love Tarot. And the last reading on the night, and we got to get Renee, her birthday gift. Is there something else wishes for me to do or wishes for me to say? Knight of Wands with an Ace of Swords and a Fool. They want to go out again. They want to be interactive again. They want to be a part again. It feels like that they aren't a part anymore. They want to be a part. They want the communication, the Ace of Swords. MW, I will get your reading tomorrow. I got a tornado or something headed my way. The Knight of Wands says that, they do want some things. They want you to reach out. They want you to sort of connect. They want you to be there. Ace of Swords, they need that connection. They need the communication over everything else. That is very important indeed, because they want to go out. They want to have an adventure with you. They want to be a part of your life. So there you go. They want you to reach out. They want you to be a part of that, and they want you to get going with this. MW, I'm sorry. Normally I would, but apparently I have a tornado headed this way. MW, it looks like that, MW. That is headed my way, and apparently that is a possible tornado. So I got all sorts of things going off on my phone. So I am going to watch outside and maybe take shelter. I don't know. Anyway, MW, I will get your reading tomorrow so I don't die from a tornado. In the meantime, I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be back tomorrow for more readings. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.